A very pleasant afternoon to everyone. It's my immense pleasure to invite the dignitaries, respected chief guests, our principal, faculty members, event organizers, and all the enthusiastic participants of various institutes to the fourth day of Faculty Development Program, jointly organized by Department of Computer Applications and PG and Research Department of Computer Science, Nandha Arts and Science College, Autonomous, Erode. Before we begin the session, I request Mrs. P. Ranjani Ma'am, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Computer Science, to present the welcome address. Please, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to warmly welcome you all to the Day 4 session of our 6-day faculty development program on bridging education and intelligence. We are truly privileged to have with us today an eminent resource person, Dr. M. Dharmalingam, sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Bharathiar University, Coimbatore, who will be handling today's session on machine learning and research guidelines. Sir, we are delighted to have you with us and look forward to your valuable insights. I extend my warm welcome to our respected principal, sir, Dr. S. Manogaran, for his constant support and motivation in organizing this FDP successfully. I also extend a warm welcome to our administrative officer, Dr. V.C. Srinivasan, sir, for his continuous encouragement and presence. A special welcome to Ms. S.N. Shantalakshmi ma'am, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Computer Applications, and Dr. T. Parimala ma'am, Associate Professor and Head, PG and Research Department of Computer Science, for their guidance and coordination throughout this program. I wholeheartedly welcome all my fellow faculty members and participants who have been actively engaging in this FDP series. Your enthusiasm and participation have made every session more meaningful and interactive. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank
ma'am.
you, Ranjani ma'am.
It's my honor to say a few words about our today's guest, Dr. Dharmalingam Muthuswamy, sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Bharathiar University, Coimbatore. Sir has published a number of international papers and articles and has been taken role in various review board activities with varieties of journals titled Applied Intelligence, Information Science, Pattern Recognition, Engineering Application of Artificial Intelligence since 2021. And the list of just journals go endless. We are delighted to have you among us today, sir, in spite of your busy schedule. With no more delay, I humbly request our Chief Guest, Dr. Dharmalingam Muthuswamy, sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Bharathiar University, to take over the session. Please, sir.
Thank you. Very good afternoon, everyone. My dear friends, very good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon, very good afternoon. Will you see this my screen, ma'am? Are you
Yeah, it's
visible?
visible, sir. It's visible.
Okay. Thank you for the response, ma'am. Okay. Today, discuss about our machine learning and guidelines. Machine learning is a branch of AI that enables computer system to learn from data and improve their performance on tasks over time without being explicitly programmed. Instead of following predefined rules for every situations, machine learning algorithms are trained on large data sets to identify patterns and correlations, allowing them to make predictions, decisions, and generate new content based on those learned patterns. Today, we are very familiar this area of machine learning, the AI into machine learning into deep learning. So the both AI and ML machine learning, to more data those models process, the more accurate and capable to become. See this AI subset of machine learning, then deep learning subset of machine learning. So the combination of data science. Now very in our computer science field is a very broad field, especially AI, ML, deep learning. Now data science. So these are all very, very interact to this AI to ML, ML to DI, then DI to deep data science. So these are very elaborated and detailed discuss about in this session. The especially machine learning, that is in my research area, in my research interest in the machine learning. The machine learning is a traditional machine learning, that is two categories. One is a linear regression, logistic regression, and another one is a decision trees, random forest. Then next one is a support vector missions, that is a SVM. The another category is a representational learning. The another type of learning is a representational learning. The representational learning of these neural networks are deep learning, that is a related to deep learning. Then the small definition of AI. AI is the intelligent machines which can solve problems, make and suggest decision and perform tasks that have traditionally required humans to solve some problems. Like in our human solving problems to the intelligence to this how to problem solving skills to improve in our human beings. That is a compare in our missions. That is another is a machine learning, a subset of AI. I already told you the previous one, subset of machine learning. See, the subset of machine learning. See this. The subset of AI algorithms which learn without being explicitly programmed with rules, use data to learn and match patterns. That is in our like day to day in our see the lot of data in our real time data in our parents, in our childs, like in our travel to bus or travel to train or travel to air. That is a different type of travel of mode of travels. The mode of travels to related to some matching of your patterns, like that is a school bus, college bus, school van, college bus. That is a correlated some familiar of your colors to identify, like yellow color, that is a school or colleges. That is a very, very important to learn and match patterns. The match patterns to like, that is a any color, like especially yellow color. The yellow color means that is only for school or colleges transport vehicles. That is identity for transport vehicles. Are you clear? The transport vehicles like van or bus. That the color identification is color is a uniformly. That is a unique color for yellow. That is very, very important. The lane and pattern match patterns. The next one is here deep learning neural networks. The subset of machine learning use a deep neural networks DNN effective at variety of tasks. Example: image classification, speech recognition. I already told you again. The subset of machine learning is a deep learning. Like one of the another example I told you, that is a different flowers, like the iris flowers, iris basket for 100 flowers. That is a 35 flowers for jasmine. The color is a which color? The jasmine color is a white. The remaining 35 colors is a flower name is rose. The rose color is a the flower is rose. The color is rose color. The another flower is a 30 flower for the lotus. The lotus color is a pink. The color is a pink color. Totally the iris data set is a 100. 35 for jasmine, 35 for rose, and 30 for lotus. That is a three different flowers name like jasmine, like rose, then like this is a lotus. So the each flowers the petal width, petal length, like jasmine, lotus, rose, petal width and petal length is a differ. That is a pattern matching and pattern identification. The jasmine color is a white. The size is very small size of the jasmine. The color is identified white. That is white color for jasmine. Then second flower is a the different for the color is a rose. The flower name. the different attributes, the spectral width and spectral length. The spectral length and spectral width for different category of the second category, the flower name rose. The third category of the flower name is lotus. The color is pink. That is a spectral length and spectral width. That is a high. The compared to previous one is a rose versus jasmine. The three different flowers. These are all flowers. The category is a flowers. That is called image classification. Are you clear? So the image classification is for one of the example is a iris datasets. The iris datasets is three flowers. The name like as jasmine, rose, the lotus. The lotus color is a pink. Rose color is a rose. The jasmine color is white. So the three different shapes. That different shape means that is a height, width, length. That is called spectral width, spectral length. That is a different combinations of your input. That is a your different variable, different attributes your input. The input into convert into your output. The output is a the total flower is 100. Your input variable is a 35 for jasmine, 35 for rose, and 30 for lotus. So the output is a 100. The three categories. The three categories is a split up. The split up is a 30 for lotus, then 35 for rose, and remaining 35 for jasmine. This is called for image classification. That is the same. Another one more is a speech recognition. That is a, in our mother tongue is a Tamil. That is a, in my neighbor state like Kerala, this is Malayalam. The Karnataka is a Kannada. The Andhra is a Telugu. That is a Maharashtra is a Marathi. The different mother tongue languages to speak to every state is a mother tongue. So the in our assembly or Lok Sabha to all elected the member of parliament MPs the sit this hall to this different languages, mother tongue languages. For example, in our parliament member of MP in our Tamil Nadu state to this listening to voice recognition, the speech recognition is here. The in our India is one of the familiar language is here Hindi to speak to all states, exclusive for in our including for Tamil Nadu also the north people to speak to Hindi. But in our mother tongue is Tamil, known to Tamil, only to speak to Tamil and English. But in our member of parliament to sit the parliament house to the conversion of your mother tongue, like Kerala parliament member MP to convert to Malayalam, then Andhra to speak convert into Telugu, the Maharashtra to convert to your mother tongue Marathi to convert to Marathi, the Tamil parliament member to speak convert into your Tamil. That is called, we are all very familiar of speech recognition. Then how it works in machine learning, that is a data input. Machine learning algorithm are feed large amount of data such as image. The image means you have already told you one of the examples is the iris examples, the iris data sets. That is a flowers, jasmine, rose, and lotus. That is in our normal examples to like this a cat, dog, and male, female, child. That is different images. The different images to capture and pixel width and length to measure of these images. Like another one more example for text, the speech recognition or sensor readings. Like in our move to your traveling, for example, Erode to Coimbatore, or Erode to Salem, or Erode to Chennai, or Erode to Madurai, who have traveled to the bus or car, who have crossed to toll gate. The toll gate is immediately, that is a fast track. The every vehicle is the mandatory for our government of India to fast track to monitoring or reading of your vehicle number to link to your fast track account. The fast track to immediate reading, then open to your toll. So this is a sensor reading. That is a very important one for sensor reading. That is a more advantages. Nowadays is a heavy traffic to all highways. So that is immediately Response are sensor devices. That is regarding to our IoT. The very familiar of this sensor readings. The every vehicle registration to identify the TN33 9255 my vehicle number immediately to the available balance and my travel is here immediately to cross to toll. So that is a sensor reading. Another one is a pattern identification. The algorithm analyzes this data to find hidden patterns. The hidden patterns, relationship and structures. What do you mean by hidden data? Hidden. What do you mean by hidden? Do you know about anyone to the interaction about hidden patterns? Do you know the neural networks like mimic of human brain? Like mimic mimic of human brain. That is a same that is in our childhood days, the age of 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 60. So the different age factors to in your children, in your son or daughters, to your teachers, like this is for pen, the purpose is writing purpose, this is a pencil, this is a drawing, this is a eraser, this is a sharpener, to every day to see this some object, the object to mind you are reading automatically, this object is a pen, this object is a pencil, this object is a eraser, this object is a TV, this subject is a vehicle. So the every day in your mind to recall immediately within fraction of time, that is a brain structure to different executions like in our mission versus human being. So mission versus human being, like in our compared to in our human brain, the human brain also, that is a lot of neurons to be connected in our brain. So the immediately to response, you wake up early morning in your bed, immediately to find your some images, like some images like your mobile devices or like your TV, like your vehicle, you see your parents, old parents to blessing. So some images immediately to respond to your eye, your brain to be connected. That is a mimic of human brain. That is mimic of human brain. How to identify that is hidden of some patterns, like the neural network is one of the vast area of our research area. That is some input layer, hidden layer, output layer, hidden layer, some process is a hidden neurons. The hidden neurons is a hidden patterns, some weight, threshold weight, adjustable one values on your input to your output. That is in between your some familiar algorithm, that is hidden process, that is hidden process based on your relationship, like your vehicle, like your any object, your geometry box, your children geometry box, the lot of only writing purpose for your pencil, eraser, sharpener and your writing pen. This is your geometry box, inside of your geometry box. So that is a relationship. Your kit for your traveling school bag, that is a reading books with geometry box and your lunch bag. These are all relation patterns that back your text books and your geometry box and one more for your lunch box. These are all relationship. Your day to day, your monitoring, your school, your kit for your pickup and drop. So the vehicle and your correlated, just imaginary, your vehicle is a yellow color, that for school van or college bus. Then mode of travel is a van or bus, then your pickup and drop. So that is a relationship between your objects then and structures. That is for your entire attributes, that is a structures. The model training, throughout the process is called training. The algorithm are redefined and adjust to build a predictive model, prediction and decision making. So your mother, your father. So in your mind, this is my father, this is my mother, my mom, my dad. You automatically see your image, see your object. Oh, this is he or she. So mother, father, my grandmother, grandfather. Immediately to respond to your mind. That is called your some adjusted to build your predictive models. The next one is prediction and decision making. The once trained, the model can thus process new unseen data and make relevant predictions or decisions. This is very important. That is a prediction. Like in our today weather forecasting, the climate condition, the weather forecasting in our one or two districts, heavy rain to forecasting to information to announce to the forecasting department that is nearby district like Ooty, heavy rain today evening. The nearby district is Coimbatore and nearby district is Salem. The rain forecasting, the weather forecasting to alert to our predictions, the prediction and decision making. Then next, the example of machine learning in actions. The personalized recommendation suggesting songs, movies, or some based on your past preference. Image recognition, training a model to recognize object like flowers in new photographies. The weather forecasting, I already told you, for example, the rainfall, the predicting future weather conditions based on the historical climate data. That is a very, very important one. Historical climate data. Today, weather forecasting is here sunny. Maybe the condition is here 50-50. Maybe that is a heavy or maybe the condition is a historical climate data. The next is the learning from experience. Machine learning systems improve with more data, such like human learn from experience. That is important on experience. Do you know experience? That is a day to day in our human life. Some knowledges, that is a experience, the day to day experience. That is a pattern recognition algorithm are designed to find and learn from patterns in datasets. That is based on your pattern recognition, one of the worst area. Based on this, some design to help to in our algorithms. Adaptability, the ML is ideal for dynamic situations. What do you mean by dynamic? So changes. Static means a constant, fixed on, static. That this is a dynamic. Dynamic is a modified, alter, updated. The situation is a definitely the modified. Where the data change or envelopes. How to machine learning work? See this some examples. This is a analyze data. The next, find pattern. The third is a prediction. The fourth one is a decision making. Fourth one is a decision making. First one is a data. The find the data is a your text or image. You have read it. Some text or some image you are analyze. Then patterns. The pattern is a color, like jasmine, white color, like lotus color is a pink. Text line is a background color is a white. The letter is a blue or black. That is a important. So your background color, that is a find to patterns. The pattern is here. Your textbook is a background color is a white color. The text is a black color. That is different. The predictions, that is a climate condition is a, these are all prediction condition. The fourth one is a the decision making. This is a weather forecasting compared to your patterns to find out. The machine learning is a two type of learning is a very important one. First one is a supervised learning. The another one is a unsupervised learning. The supervised learning develop predictive model based on both input and output data. Again, supervised learning into two classification. One is a classification and another one is a regression. Second category of unsupervised learning, group and internal data based only on input data. That is called clustering. That is a group of similar data items like heterogeneous data items. Heterogeneous data items. Then how the process work in machine learning. The machine learning to how to work the data collection. This is an important one. First step, gathering relevant data from various sources such as database, sensor or the internet. The quality and quantity, that is a 2 point. One is a quality, then quantity of This data are critical for the model's accuracy. The data pre-processing collected data is then prepared for analyze by cleaning it, transforming into a suitable format like numerical vectors. This is important one. What do you mean by numerical vectors? Linear, non-linear. Regarding in our syllabi to curriculum to frame to in our each UG and especially for UG degree like computer science, computer applications, computer technology, that is CT, IT, and any undergraduate degrees like AI, that data science, data analyticals, the machine learning and AI. So the all a computer science field, the core paper of mathematics to include your syllabi. What is the need for mathematics? What is the need? Say anyone? Your opinion. The computer science is one of the core paper of mathematics syllabi include for your curriculum. Your autonomous or non-autonomous syllabi for your Bharathiar or any universities like Periyar, Tiruvallur, Alagappa, Onnamaniyam. The all university syllabi to curriculum to frame for computer science, BCA, IT, CT, miscellaneous, any courses, undergraduate courses to incorporate to syllabi of mathematics. What is the need for mathematics? What is the reason? Anyone to this response, please. What is the need? The curriculum to incorporate your mathematics. Okay, no issues. I will explain. That is in our computer only on your data. The data is raw data. Data is raw data. Your objects like any attributes like object. Okay, these are devices like frame, like watch, like ring, like basket, like fan, like light. These are objects. But that object is directly to feed to your system. It's not possible to convert into raw data into binary data. The binary means 0, 1s. Binary means 0, 1s. To convert raw data into binary data like that object, like your eye, like your lip, like your head, like your leg, that is different attributes to feed into your size, that 0 0.1, 0 0.2, 0 0.3, 0 0.4. The range from maximize into minimize. The minimize is 0, maximize is 1. In between range, your any mathematical derivation, any statistical derivation is hence the theorem is proof, means the result is 0, 1. The range from 0, 1, that is your school studies for your mathematics, like school level or higher secondary level or UG level. Also your mathematics like mean, median, mode, standard deviation, coefficient correlation, regression, that is any mathematical methods like Simpson 1/3, 3/8, the Rangakota method, Gaussian interaction, Gauss-Jacobi, any mathematical methods like matrix format, row, column. The row, column, the final result is 0, 1. 0, 1. 0 is minimize. 1 is maximize. Your final, the hints, the step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, and step number 4. Hints that finally the theorem is proof is 0.001, the nearest 4 decimal places, very near. So the hence the theorem is proof. In our raw data into binary data, the conversion, that is your numerical vectors, linear, non-linear. Linear means single, non-linear means more than one. This is non-linear. So that related to your curriculum to incorporate your mathematics or statistics knowingly or unknowingly to study to pass out your join to higher studies, then your research, your final, your research area to background of mathematics. Without mathematics cannot be solved on any problems, to solve to any problems. So your base class, the mathematics, your derived class is a computer science nowadays. The computer science is a different categories like BCA, like IT, CT, AI, ML, whatever. So the base class your mathematics, that is derived class is a like computer science. Are you clear? So that is a numerical vectors, like numerical vectors, and selecting the most relevant features that will be significantly impact the model's performance. Then model training. An algorithm is trained on this pre-processed data to learn patterns, correlations, or other statistical relationships. I already told you, learn patterns, different colors, different images, different text. That is a correlations. The relationship between your neighbors, your friends. You know difference between your friends and your relationship, your neighbors. The you are compared to your relative, that is blood relationship. Your relative like uncle, like your auntie, like your grandmother, grandfather, your blood relationship, that is a very important one. That is friendship, is a school friend and college friend, that is a different categories. This is called for correlations or other statistical relationship. So that is a comparison statement of statistical relationship. This process involves the algorithm fitting the data to a model, which is an output that can be make predictions or decisions. Monitoring, continuous monitoring ensure the model maintains its accuracy and effectiveness over time, and it can be retrained if needed. Again to again to insist for train, that is your like for your license, driving license. First time some skip your some what do you mean by some nervousness, some slow and nervousness, then day to day improve yourself, some confident. So that is your vehicle to move to your gear down and up. That four-wheel vehicle to immediately your neutral and gear up and down. That first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, and reverse. The peep sound. This all your mind to alert for your some train again to again train for your mind, that is immediately your confidence level is increased, then you will get to RDO office to get your permission to license. This is the same concept to apply for your monitoring. There are four types of mislearning algorithms such as supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement, and fourth one is semi-supervised. So supervised very well about your input data and your output data. For example, 1 plus 2 equal to 3, A plus B equal to C. That is here, you know your input well and your output also well. So your apply to which learning? Supervised learning. Your input is here well 1, 2. Then your output 3. Okay, another one is here unsupervised learning. Very well about your input and output. Your input is a very well. Okay, for example, 1. Your output is a unknown. For example, 1 plus or minus or multiplication or division. So there is a four possibilities: 1 plus 2, 1 minus 2, 1 multiplication 2, 1 division 2. So that is your output is a unknown. The two different colors. Your input is a known. Okay, 1 is a known. Then 2, the in between variable, that is a differ, that is plus, minus, multiplication or division. So that is a unknown, that is a arithmetic operator. This is a arithmetic operator is a differ. So unknown is a arithmetic operator to different your parameter to pass into plus or multiplication, plus or division. So the different combination of unsupervised learning. Input is a variable, but output is a unknown. So third one is a reinforcement learning. Your input unknown and also your output also unknown. Say an example, no real time example. Your guess. All our faculty members, we some guess your ideas. Say, please say any on reinforcement learning examples. Your input is unknown and your output also unknown. I will some clue like your game, physical game, like mind game. Reinforcement learning applied to in our machine learning. Input unknown and also output also unknown. Example is a sports like physical game and mind game. Do you know difference between physical game and mind game? Physical game like kabaddi, cricket, football, hockey, basketball, these are all physical game. And another one is a mind game like go, chess, poker, bridge. These are all mind game. The different mind game. All game will be start beginning your task head and tail. Your referee to refer your first move. Like cricket will be match 2020, 50 over, test match, any match like football. You are hit on this first the opponent team and you are both captain to invite the match referee to your choose your head and tail. That is a task. So that is a two probability. One is a tail, head. So that is a task to deciding factor for is a reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning is a most applicable for our game related areas. Most probably game related area, especially for our mind game areas like chess. Like most very familiar this year old game like chess, and one more is a bridge game like perfect and imperfect. What do you mean by perfect and imperfect? Perfect means chess is a perfect game. That is a all move to monitor to watch your eye in front of your board. This is a perfect game. Like example for chess. And another one is a bridge game. Bridge game is a card game. Like your all cards in your hand have hidden. Your hand have hidden is a hidden your card. Your opponent also hidden for your card. You are just like guess ace, king, queen, the jack. That is a you are put your card to open your defect your card. That is a imperfect information came of bridge. That is a hidden data hidden. That is just chess is a open. That is a perfect game. Like differ from to another game is a bridge game is a differ. The all human be hidden for your cards. That is a reinforcement learning to apply to your game related. Then next one is a semi-supervised learning. Semi-supervised learning is a both combination of supervised learning and supervised learning. Supervised learning is a very well about your input data and very well about our output data. Both are knowingly very well about your part. Then second is a unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning your input data is very well, but output data is a unknown. That is a arithmetic plus or minus multiplication and division. So that is a two combination of semi-supervised learning. See this the on related to your diagram. Unsupervised machine learning. That is a new unlabeled data. See this the learning algorithm interpretation and processing. That is some object like cake and sweet cup of some items attributes to find out on the interpretation the learning algorithm to apply for unsupervised learning algorithm. The processing is a final your output is a this is called for cake the different size and shape for classification. That is called clustering. So the group of the ice cream, the cake versus ice cream differ. Bottom and top you have different categories of your output. The similar another one more diagram refer your input data like apple, banana, orange. That is a different colors like your input data. I already told you that is your iris data sets like jasmine, rose, lotus. The different. So three different input data like apple, banana, orange. These are all fruits. These are all fruits. That is apple is a color is a red, banana color is a yellow, the orange color is a orange. So three different colors to interpret for your orange, banana, that is a labels. So the converted machine learning models to interpret is a unlabeled data. This is a, it is a apple, there is a prediction, that is apple is a prediction you are getting into final output. Your banana, the color is yellow, that is a your height and length with birth. Then the third one is a your orange, this is a labeled data convert into your machine learning algorithm, that is a unlabeled data into labeled data. The finally the applications of machine learning. The ideal for handling unstructured data like images, audio, and text, and for tracking complex problems requiring high accuracy. Key difference summarized hierarchy. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning, which is a subset of AI. I already told you. The architecture deep learning use multi-layered neural networks. The while machine learning use a broader range of algorithms. Future extraction. Machine learning relies on manual features engineering. Deep learning performs this automatically. The data needs deep learning required significantly more data to perform well. The computational power. Deep learning models are computationally incentive and demand greater processing power and infrastructure. So these are all machine learning algorithms. Okay, this is a part one is over. Okay, these are all theory part of machine learning. Then in my topic is here related some research guidelines. Okay, so your area is here like image processing, pattern recognition, computer vision, or soft computing, whatever data mining. That is a different your areas, research areas. So the research area we need to some proof of evidence, some publications, some journals to evidence of your research. That is a very important. Nowadays in our research is a very important one for new education policy 2020. UGC to recommend to 2020 new education policy to all universities to adopt it and execute your 2020 policy. That is a mostly focus on your research activities, your day-to-day research activities, like in our all our faculty members to go to teach and class and lab, then demo, final your output is a fine, the day is over. Then next, what next? Next means your proof of day-to-day activities. 90 days for art semester, 90 days for even semester. In between practical CA1, CA2 model and practical is a end semester exam. The result to publish, the reopen college, then winter and summer vacation is over. There is a fast every year to pass. 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. Next 2026. That is a day to day, the year to year to change. But what about your improve your academic background, your strength, your profile? That is very important. That is a very important. Okay. 1 second, please. Okay, come back. See, the research guidelines is types of journals based on access.
Sir, excuse me, little bit zoom it, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
No, ma'am, okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Are you clear? Are you visible my screen? Okay. Types of journals based on access. Now all are working in these universities or colleges, aided, unaided, self-finance, the different categories of colleges, universities is a differ. So these are all are faculty members. To every day your improve your profile and upgrade of your knowledge to enrich your knowledge for your only proof for your research for your 16 hours for teaching, 12 hours for theory, 4 hours for practical. That is a 16 hours for your UGC recommendation for individual workload for each faculty members. Additionally, for 4 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours, that differ. But your 16 hours, the workload remaining part of your curriculum, you complete, you are qualified, then you are every year to self appraisal. Self appraisal means monitoring your management or monitoring your head of the institution or head of the department, whatever, but you will improve your skills, your upgrade of your knowledge come immediately to proof, that is a evidence. So the evidence is here. In my humble request to all young faculty fellows, please, morning 10 to 4 is a class hours, excepted Saturday Sundays, only to Monday to Friday. Apart from academic hours or your convenient time for morning or evening, 1 hour every time to see this WhatsApp and reels, to see this, you are enjoy your times. I think my hobby is one of the review. There's so many papers to review for every day, including Saturday Sunday, to reviewing on sometimes half an hour, 1 hour, to some journals to read and update of this journal. Never update also myself also updated. That is my destination assistant professor. Then my move to next level is a associate professor, then move to professor, then senior professor. So this are categories. My level is a fourth level, the level is a third level, second level, first level to reach means some proof of my curriculum profile to enrich the updated. So we need some journals. I may recommended types of journals based on this access. In my point of view, I suggest all journals are free access, free published, no cost only, no cost. Paid journal only, free journal only, pre journal, postpaid, prepaid. My choice only prepaid, not postpaid. Okay, my scholar and my colleagues, in my relatives, all are to my in my suggestions to only on free journals to suggestions. The types of journals based on this access: subscription journals like reader pays to access the content. The reader pay to access the content. For example, IEEE access is a subscription. Your institutional subscription means to subscribe annual fee. Annual fee, then you will read the IEEE transactions. One of the categories here, first category subscription journals. Number two, hybrid journals. The hybrid journal subscription is here both subscription, both, that is a paid and free, both categories, that is called hybrid journals. Both subscription and open access options are available. The third one is a transition journals. Both options are available, but ultimately will be fully open access. Transition for IEEE Explore. IEEE Explore. That is a transition channels. That is a IEEE Explore is a mandatory for the pay only. The both options are available, but ultimately will be fully open access. The next one is here open access channels here, free access to anyone, free access to anyone, like lot of journals to free access open journals. First, your in my request, every faculty members in your related areas, your research after complete every year, minimum 2 paper to publish standard level of journals like accepted IEEE. That is your basic level. Please avoid UGC care list, the Scopex. Only for your college level means like Springer Publisher, like Elsevier. This is standard. That is a minimum standard level of your compared to publisher. Okay. The mostly lacking of in our faculty members after complete your PhD work, then only on your scholar, then publish papers, only co-author and other activities, the academic curriculum, the NAC and NIRF and IQC. This is day-to-day activities to involve to faculty members. But the research activities is very, very important for your career. For I will already told you 1 hour per spend for every day. Your update your research area, not only different research, only and focus for your research area is the manuscript structure as follows. This most probably lacking of in our young scholars and faculty members also more lacking for in our research perspective. That is in our research structure of one manuscript to prepare means introduction, related works, proposed model, experimental result, the result, discussion and conclusion, references. The references is recent references first 4 years 2020 to come 2025. That is last 5 years latest the recent publication to comparison of your references. These are all structure of as follows. Okay. Yeah. See this journal name is Applied Intelligence. Journal name is here Applied Intelligence. See, this is the impact factor of this 3.5. The journal impact factor is here 3.5 the year of 2024. Last 5 years impact factor is here 3.8. 3.8. Now the last year, that is here 2024, the 2 months before the impact factor will be changed 3.5. 3.5. That is a good journal for applied intelligence journal. That is a submit your manuscript, then your final, that is your submission of first decision is a minimum 35 days to 45 days. Minimum 35 to 45 days based on your editors to designing your paper is a level. Next level, move to first your accepted, final is accepted. Before your submit the journal criteria, your novelty, your problem, your objective, your result and experiment, everything fulfilled to journal to objective to meet. These are all. This is to meet this objective. To first level is a major decision, major, minor, then finally your paper is accepted. That is days is a maximum 1 year, maximum 1 year, or otherwise your basic level is not fit into the journal is a immediately rejected. That is a days minimum 35 days to 45 days is a rejected. Journal is a rejected. Your paper is a rejected. This is a very good journal. This is a journal ISBN number, that is a online, that is a print. So this journal is a 2024 onwards, that is a AC, science citation index is a removed. Web of Science is removed. That is a next level move into your Scopus. The minimum level is Scopus. The next is a Science Citation Index expanded, ACE. Science Citation Index expanded. This is a very, very important. Your paper minimum criteria, impact factor is very, very essential. Impact factor is very, very essential. So the impact factor is your objective to fix minimum two fix means good. Your impact factor 2 and above, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, or your whatever. Below 2 means okay, it's not bad, but in my objective to recommend to all scholars and my colleagues minimum impact factor 2. Okay, that is index of your journal, that is very very important. Index of journal is here very important. The journal indexing is here science citation index expanded, science citation index expanded, that is here SCIE, that is a number one journal. The UGC Catalyst Scopus, the LKG UKG. That is the first standard for your science citation index expanded. That is now remove of EPUB science, and SE is a remove on all publishers like IEEE, Elsevier, Springer, also to remove on this year SE journal. SE journal remove on this year indexing. The only on we are all journals to only on focus only on indexing on science citation index expanded. Okay. This journal. Okay. The editorial board member, the associate editors. Okay. Three Indians is associate editor. One is here Kabil Ajay, that's Indian Institute of Technology. The remaining is other countries. And one more Rajesh Kumar, NIT. This one is here IIT. Rajesh Kumar is here NIT. The Kurukshetra University NIT campus. And one more, this is myself. Among three people, one is here myself. This is here A. My role is here associate editors. Dharmalingam Mutsami, Bharathiar City, one of the associate editor. This is here journal. Remaining people is here other countries, mostly the Poland, Italy, Taiwan, Poland, China, the other countries, mostly China's. The only limited associate editors. This year, editor in chief is a principal. This is the head of the department is a AE. Then reviewers, the reviewers. The next level is here. The assistant professor is here reviewers. So this journal is here free journal. This year hybrid. This year hybrid. This journal is here publishing model is here hybrid, both free and paid. And my request to all are minimum to submit every year one paper to free access journal. Okay. This is a hybrid. This journal hybrid. Okay. Yeah, another one more journal is here AI in review, AI review. That is here open access journals, paid journals. Paid journals. The now the 2024 onwards, these are paid journals. Before the free journals, this journal is here similar to free journals, open access. Now open access. The 2024. See this high impact factors 2024 13.9 13.9 very high impact factor is this channel. The first decision is 12 days. Yeah, this is a January 2024 onwards. This year open access journal, fully open access journal, that is a paid journals. So this is a good for your ISBN number, and this channel also minimum level is a corpus and science citation is expanded. Okay, science expanded. See your area of research, how to fit for this Elsevier or Springer or your journal preference. So one of the shortcut method I told you, journal finder. See, Only abstract. Only abstract to find journals. Still loading. Yeah. This abstract to match those journals. Impact factor, journal name, journal of computation science 3.7. The first decision 4 days, time approximate 8 days, result in options. The scientific journal of process control, journal of applied geophysics, electronic power, digital communication networks, the very good impact factor in this journal. Okay, this is very important. Computer and security, and above 5 impact factors. These are all free journals. These are all free journals. Medical image processing, the high impact factor of 11.8. That is a 10 days. Your paper to submit to related for your healthcare domain, like medical image analysis. Very good journal. That is the future generation in computer systems. Then mathematical and computer simulation, neuroimage, they also impact factor 4.5. So these are all Elsevier, publisher of Elsevier. For example, medical image analysis to visit this journal. That is impact factor is a 11.8. The huge impact factor is a high, very high, about 10. That is very good journal of medical images. You go through your objective. These are all related to your aim and scope of this journal. Okay. Then decision of first decision. Your paper is here accepted. Accept means major, minor, and finally accepted or rejected. Immediately rejected is a decision of first decision 10 days. Your journal is indexing. Compare journals. See this impact factor, the publication duration of this 10 days, 95 days decision on after review, 279 days for submission to acceptance. Okay, that is a two type of only free and another is a paid. That is a paid means US dollar is a 4,470. That is a paid. The another is a this channel also free channel. See this. The minimum level is Scopus and Science Citex index expanded. So the Springer, Elsevier, IEEE, all journals like weekly, the all journals now will be indexing of your abstract and indexing. The SE journals is a very good impact also 10 and above around 12. Around 12. That is a very good. Around 12. Around 12, 11.8. The very good impact factor. Okay. Yeah, mission and vision applications. There are different journals are available. These are all free versions journals. These are free version journals. See this impact factor is 2.3. That is a hybrid journal. So this journal also science citation is expanded. Okay. Very important. Yeah. This year I published one paper for pattern recognition. The journal name is a pattern organization. This myself is a first author, my scholar second author. Okay, Raki Muthu. So publish this journal is a pattern organization. See, this is a free journals. This impact factor 7.6. This is very important. Impact factor 7.6. This is a 7.6 impact factor. This is very important. Then this is also indexing of science items and expanded. Science item index expanded. Okay. This all research for your enrich your knowledge and update your skills, improve day to day, and your update your profile also. I think it's time is more than 1 hour. Okay, fine. Keep in touch. Any doubt regarding to ask to me this session, please. Organizer.
Participants can unmute for any of your queries.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. It's very informative session for us regarding research guidelines. Very need of journals information. You have given a wonderful session. Thank you for this wonderful session, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Okay. Anybody, any doubts regarding means ask to me or mail contact to me. Yes, ma'am. Murthy.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Really, the
Okay. Where is this session, ma'am?
sir, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Sir,
Sir, yeah.
Yeah. Ma'am.
We need a next session for our research scholars regarding this.
Okay, ma'am. Definitely,
Yeah,
ma'am.
because
One
it's
session to arrange
very
to.
useful for them when they get the
Yeah.
guidance and identify the journals. It will be very
Yeah.
helpful for publishing their research work.
Yeah. Every year to minimum for each scholar for 2 papers to credit to college and department and faculty also. That is every year for minimum scholar 2 papers. A lot of resources
Yeah,
are
the
available only for replace to. Yeah.
yeah,
Only these are all free sources available. Then no need to interest. The only
the
on to
way,
interest. Some paid channels 35 45,000 to the UG scare list. Immediately remove on this UG scare list 6 months after 1 year to remove, no use for. Or Scopex also the heavy investment for 15,000 16,000 1 lakh also around Scopus. That is in your next level to move to your indexing of your journal is a Scopus minimum level. What about next level? Why you lacking for a C? So that a lot of queries you have faced that. So every scholar minimum you have journal matrix identified free access or hybrid or that is a indexing of this journal is a standard. Any journals like Springer, Elsevier or IEEE or weekly any trailer series, lot of journals are available. Okay, then choose this scholar. Then every year 2 papers for only for 1 hour for days to spend on regarding for your research means definitely to increase your NIR of ranking also. Your input NIR of rank improve for your among 100 with your possible to next year. Try to improve, ma'am.
so one more thing, before publishing, they have to identify the real journals also, because so many fake journals also available, which reflect the same originality of research journals when they go for paiding. I think so. Journal finder will help them to identify the fake journals and which are original. Uh, Based on that, we need some more discussion on how to identify original journals.
Okay, ma'am. To arrange to one more next class to
Yeah,
research
sure.
scholars to meet the arrange, then we'll be discuss about detailed discuss about regarding original
Yeah.
research to how to find out free published
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
I
much.
suggest.
Any
Sir,
other
it's me voting,
participants?
sir.
Can we conclude, sir?
Yes, it's time to wind up, I think.
Okay, thank you, sir, for your informative and engaging session. As we are at the end of the session, I kindly request Dr. P. Nirmala Devi, ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Applications, and the Arts and Science College, Autonomous Erode, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon. Warm greetings to all. As we came to the end of our fourth
Welcome
day of
everyone.
faculty development program on bridging education and intelligence.
Your voice is not
Good,
audible.
good afternoon. Warm greetings to all. As we came to the end of our fourth day of faculty development program on bridging education and intelligence, it is my privilege to deliver the word of thanks. First of all, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished resource person, Dr. M. Dharmalingam, sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Bharathiar University, Coimbatore. Sir, your enlightening session on machine learning and research guidelines has truly opened our minds to the importance of machine learning. Your expert guidance and practical insights have not only broadened our understanding but also stimulated us to pursue excellence in research and innovations. Your talk was insightful, inspiring, and helping us to understand how we can make research meaningful and impactful. Our sincere thanks to our principal sir, AO sir, management, HODs of Computer Science and Computer Applications Department, and faculty members for their constant support and encouragement in organizing this FTP successfully. I would like to thank all our participants for your active presence and cooperation. With that, we conclude today's session on the note of gratitude and learning. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, dear
Thank you.
participants, for having been connected with us. You can check the feedback link in the chat box. Let us join again in tomorrow's session. Have a good day.
Thank you, madam.